just like intercourse. Good morning, friends. Hi, kitty in the window. How you doing, kitty? Are you adorable? Are you very cute? Yes. How is everyone doing today? Good morning. It's Saturday. I got less than 5 hours of sleep. I don't know how I'm alive. I was up late trying to figure out what the fuck to play this week. So that'll be entirely honest with you. That's what I was doing. You know, thinking about stream stuff, schedules and whatnot, and I finally decided. So, what was I gonna say? Announcements. Announcements. What a horrible way to die. What a horrible way to die. What a horrible way to be talked to death. What a horrible way to die. I won't go through the whole thing, even though I want to go through the whole thing. So we're going to try to finish Control today. I hope that I can do it in 6 hours. I'd rather not stream more than 6 hours. Because I start getting tired after about 6. I just start getting a bit sleepy, and I'm assuming that I will have a little bit of a crash today, considering that I was up very late, trying to decide the schedule, like I said, but then also I was like, okay, I'm gonna get into bed now, and I couldn't fucking fall asleep. I was just like, I'm awake! Hello! I'm awake! Fuck. So we're gonna try to finish Control today, and tomorrow I want to do in-house squadrons matches. I don't know whether the custom matches are just dogfights or if they're fleet battles as well for the custom stuff. I don't know how many people are going to show up. I'm trying to gauge interest in the Squadrons channel. So that's the hope, but I'm really excited to have custom matches because it would be nice to just fly around with friends rather than randos. Monday's gonna be Elite Dangerous. I'm going to check to see if anyone's planning on coming mining with me on Monday, because if not, then I might just try to unlock engineers or get permits or something. Because I don't want to be limited in where I'm going and what I'm doing anymore. And it's something that I wanted to do. So why not? And then Tuesday, we're going to try out Shadowrun Dragonfall. Every time that game gets seen that it's on my list or gets mentioned, people get very excited. So I'm excited to give it a shot. And let's say hi to everybody. We got JP, Guy at Night, El Ravager, Maduke, One Lung, and Lurkers. How are you all doing? What is your weekend looking like? What are you getting up to? What are your plans? My plans for the day. So I was gifted. Sorry, my eyes are very sleepy, so I just tried to wake them up and realized I looked really creepy. I was like, wake up, eyeballs! Easy as a boodwinkle. Sucky limp. Spacely Wags! Spacely Wags! Spacely Wags! Spacely Wags! Spacely Wags! Although someone made a good point, so I'm super excited for Space Legs in Elite Dangerous. Super, super excited. However, someone made a good point in a different Discord channel. Like, what are people who play exclusively on HOTAS gonna do? And I was like, fuck, that's me. You're talking about me. So that's gonna be a little bit unfortunate and clunky once we get Space Legs. I'm gonna have to, like, scoot my flight stuff over and make sure that I have mouse and keyboard binds as well, and hope that I can get it to work. Or maybe just scoot the throttle over so I can use WASD and, like, still use the joystick to look around and shoot? I have no idea. We'll have to see how that goes, but I was suddenly like, fuck! My easy peasy setup is not easy and peasy because I normally tilt my keyboard up so that I have space for the throttle and the joystick. And I don't really want to be playing like this. Feels bad. My weekend is poopy. Every injury / scar decided to hurt in unison. No! Why? That's so sad. That's not good. Ooh, I gotta remember to wish my ex-boyfriend happy birthday. If I don't write shit down, I don't do it. I have now organized my to-do list in sections, which I'm very excited about. So it's all on one page, so I can still see everything. But like my chores and errands are over here. I've got the stuff I have to do to finish Christmas presents. I've got stream things, which is the longest one. Chores and errands is second, only to stream things. Long-term stream stuff, like stuff that doesn't need to be finished right this second or soon, but stuff that I'd still want to get done. Communication. So basically, if I need to text somebody or respond to them, I write it down. Long-term retirement plan. Retirement plan is on my long-term list. I also have to, so, alright, let me put that away. Where was I going with my brain thoughts? Off into space, apparently. Space legs! So, yeah, my plans for the day. I was kindly gifted a 1080 graphics card, and I was gonna hook it up this morning before stream, and then realized, bitch, you don't have time for this because you need extra cords, blah, blah, blah. I was thinking, oh, just pop the old one out, pop the new one in, bing, bang, boozle. No. And so, I'm gonna do that after stream. I'm gonna have to shut down my computer and get that in there. I'm gonna work on Will's Christmas present. And I gotta go pick up some wine or beer for the charity pub crawl, which it's a digital pub crawl. You guys are more than welcome to join. You can find the information on Twitter at pint-sized pub crawls. You know what? I'm gonna grab that for you. It's not starting till 5 p.m. PST, so that'll be late for a lot of you. Pint-sized pub crawls. Forgive me if I'm a little bit spacey today. Like I said, I got less than 5 hours of sleep. I also plan on using my mocha pot, thank you again, El Ravager, for that birthday present, to make a mocha. I have coffee now because I needed more groceries. So I got coffee, I got hot chocolate. I'm gonna make one for myself after stream. I didn't have time. I was gonna make one this morning and again ran out of time. I could have made one had I not been a doopy derp and tried to install a graphics card with like a few minutes before stream. So yeah, here is their Twitter. If you want to find out about it's the third tweet down. Digital Child's Play charity dinner is on the 10th. In celebration, we're having another event. Mark your calendars for Saturday, December 12th. That's today. For another night of fundraising and shenanigans. Link in bio. As for theme, let's get fancy. Oh, fuck. I forgot I'm supposed to look nice. Okay, so I'll be getting ready for that. I gotta figure out something that's warm, but also fancy. That's the winter struggle. Like, a lot of, like, masculine mask presenting or, like, mask, what's the word I'm looking for? Not presenting. Brain. Hello? Mask gender expression folks get like suits, which is many layers, and I've heard is very warm. I've heard that shit is very warm, because you got like the undershirt, you got the button down, you got sometimes a vest, sometimes a jacket on top of that shit. A tie, like you're buttoned up, long sleeves, you know? Pantaloons! And like fancy, I have one fancy dress. I have another dress that's like nice, or I have multiple dresses that are nice, but I don't have a lot of dresses that fit me. because I'm teeny tiny. And when I purchased them, I was not as teeny tiny. So, yeah. I also need to get up on the Genshin stuff, because I think this gliding event is almost over. 1 day, 16 hours. So yeah, I gotta get on that shit. I booted it up on my phone because for some reason I was thinking that the, I'm gonna close it now. I was thinking that the Prima Gems that they were giving every day was like login based, but no, that's Elite Dangerous. If you want ARCs, which is the currency to get cosmetics, that's ARCs, and I think they give you little bonuses for logins each day, so I gotta remember to do that. Ow! Slapped my fingy. So I cut my finger like a doofus. Well, it's not really cut. It's like a deep scrape. Remember when I cut my finger opening a package with a knife? And I was like, guys, don't do that. Guess what I did? I mean, granted, this was months and months ago when I was like, hey guys, don't do that. I was like, I'm cutting away from myself. It'll be fine. So I'm like holding the plastic, but all I have is a stupid serrated knife. So I'm like, you know, doing this, and somehow it just went swoop. I was like, motherfucker, just go get the scissors. It'll take you how many extra seconds? Not many. You're a dumbass. I have a HOTAS. How will I play the game? Oh my gosh, that is such a first world problem. That's not even a first world problem. That's like a first world plus problem. Home Alone all weekend? Got excited with some Game Awards announcements? Ooh, even though I don't have any of those games. That's okay. John Twig Hyde, hello. I use Trello for that and love organizing like that. Yeah, I was gonna say mouse and keyboard. I'm a pen and paper gal. If it isn't isn't it online? What do you mean? Isn't what online? Was it also due to plastic? Yes, it's absolutely 100% due to plastic. I don't know why I started saying that, but I did. My voice is also not having any of my shit today. I think it's because I stayed up way too late. Was there anything else I wanted to tell you guys? If you guys are familiar, if you all are familiar with Control, once we boot up the game, I'm going to ask for help narrowing down the quests. And I only want to be going after main story, or like if there's really, really important world building story in a side quest. Meant pub crawl? Why do you need to dress warm if it's an online thing? Because my house is cold. Have you not noticed that I'm wearing really warm shit? It's cold in here. It's winter. It's winter. It's cold out. I'm not sitting around in a fucking tank top. Anyway. Let's get into the video game, shall we? Where is Control? I play Control. Give me a game. Video game. Vente Ruma. Lady Electa's a meerkat. They're not fans of the cold. That's true. They are based in Africa. In the Serengeti. Sorry. Just had a private giggle. Why doesn't your building have a better heating system? Well, I have to pay for my heat. And sometimes, even if I have it up above 70, I'm still fucking cold. Like last night when I was playing the Blackout Club, I had my heat on at about, I think 75, 76, and I was like, I'm still cold. So I'm like all sorts of bundled up with the heat, turned the heat up closer to 80. Also, I'm in love with the Blackout Club. I love it so hard. I love it so hard. I know I'm supposed to have more days off, but like, if the 1080 lets me stream it, I might stream it. Because I love the game and I want to share it with you guys. Following 3 to 4 different chats is going to be a struggle, and I might have to set up something. I don't know how I would set it up. Also, it's kind of nice to, especially with other people in voice chat, with like 2 or 3 other people in voice chat, it's nice to not have to interrupt them or mute to talk to people. Co-streaming is hard. So part of me is like, ooh, but you want to share the Blackout Club with everybody, right? And the other part of me is like, bitch, it's your day off. Stop making more work for yourself. Like, I love streaming, but it's exhausting. And it's especially exhausting when you're co-streaming because you not only have your chat, you have everyone else's chat to worry about. And also, on top of that, just like trying to mute and deafen Discord, the keybinds are not consistent. And, you know, I'm trying to interact with my co-hosts and friends. So it's not... Co-streaming is not conducive to being super active with your chat and also being super active with your hosts. It's really fucking hard. So... Which are you more excited for? Squadrons, even though it's outer space legs? Space legs, hands down. Hey, space legs, feet down, on the ground, running around, shooting the clown. I don't think there's clowns in that game. That would be really creepy if they added clowns to that game. Hey, Dom. Firestarter makes sense now? Yes. Keep it warm! Create a spark. Okay, so. People who play Control, help me, please. Help me! Anchor procedures, hand chair. So I've been doing these side quests. There's so much to read in this game. I love games with a lot to read and a lot of lore. However, reading it out loud for all of you guys stresses my fucking vocal cords. Listen, I'm getting old, okay? I need to make things easier on myself, not harder. So even though... Even though, like, I want to read all these things, I don't want to read them out loud. I don't want to fucking do it. It also takes a lot of time that I don't necessarily have patience for. Oh, look at these beefies. Yeah. That's a direct upgrade right there. Hell yes! Also direct upgrade. What's this? Energy recovery speed, shield energy cost, don't care. Health boost. Maybe. C is accelerator. This is what I'm using now. Or actually, whatever I have on is better for some reason. Anyway. That was a pleasant surprise. Get some extra mods. You know, make it... Because the game has gotten a little bit difficult, so I have to... Gotta see what we got here. Ooh, wait. Wait. Oh, energy gained from headshots. Oh, interesting. Interesting. And then what's this? Reload speed. What else I got? Projectile speed? Oh, can't. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, and also, War, I read what you said, but I didn't say hi. I'm sorry. Hello, how are you? Since you say you'll be asking more openly, I will say this. If you actually want to trounce over enemies quicker, actually take time to plot out Jesse's skill. Skills, not the ability unlocks chart. Stacking duplicates of the same skill, depending on enemy type, regularly really moves things along. What do you mean? Like if I come in here? Agreed, I'm getting deluxe alpha for one account and regular for the other. Hell yeah. Hey, Bread Theory, J-Post, hello. Read me daddy! How are you guys doing? Hello, hello. Don't read that shit aloud. We ain't that deserving. If you want us to hear anything, that's our cassette tapes. Well, they're not all cassette tapeable, though. Like, I listened to all of the cassette tapes when we pick them up, which is why I just, like, real quick went over them. Did you mean these, War? By the way? Hey, Bread. Bread gang! Acha. But yeah, all the other stuff is just for reading. There's no VO for it, unfortunately. So, my question is, like, I'm liking these altered items. I find them fascinating. But I do want to see the end of the game today. So I have lots of feelings about this game. And part of it is, I was thinking about this last night. I'm kind of sad that I'm streaming it. And the reason is, part of what I said, I love the world building and the lore of this game, but trying to read all of the stuff that you pick up, there's a lot to just sit and read, and that's, like, not the most fascinating for you guys unless you're also super into the lore. I realize that not everybody is here for the video game. Some of you are just here to hang out, and that's lovely. And also, it's just hard on my voice. And also, it keeps us from progressing, and it makes the game take fucking longer, because it's just longer to read shit out loud. I want to read it, but I don't want to sit here and read it silently, and I haven't been able to take the time to read it when I'm offline. So, my question about, and there's tons of quests, so my question about the quests is, what quests are the, like, main quest? What is, like, for each of these things, let me see how I can phrase this. I'm only interested in story right now, or forever. I don't care about quests that give you extra unlocks or items or whatever. I don't care. I don't want to do any of those. So I've been fucking around with the growth in the pit. That's been really hard. We tried for hours last time to try and get this done. You're working on a Saturday. Are you El Ravager? Loadout slots for each weapon. Better to pause the game each time you have a super hard fight. Adjust for the situation. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't really mess with my loadout, just because first of all, I don't use the gun very often. And the mods that I put on are all for energy, because I just find myself running out of energy and not able to dodge shit. So that's what I'm going for. I don't think any of your current quests other than Face of the Enemy are critical story-wise. Are any of them side story, or is it just side? Because I'm having trouble determining. Like, part of me wants to do all these quests, but the other part of me is just like, I feel like with all of the getting lost and the backtracking and stuff, I feel like I haven't progressed. So I guess we'll just do the main story for now. Gotta go to Containment Prime Candidate Program. Okay. So let's take a look. Containment. I haven't been too much in containment. I can go to logistics. I can go to the sealed threshold door. I can go to the turntable. I think this is where the main quest is. So I guess go to logistics. Just navigating this game is so hard. Not sure I understood the question. Like, what am I getting out of the side quests? Is it extra story? Is it world building? Or is it just go here, kill a dude for the sake of we give you stuff? Like, do any of the side quests have an actual story? Not a whole lot of world building, some tidbits. Okay, I think we have enough tidbits. So, we're just gonna go ham on the main quest. So, Jesse goes to Central Executive. Dylan's changed by the hiss. Go to the prime candidate in the containment sector to discover the ugly truth about the Bureau. Jessie agrees, but in truth she plans to go there to look for the slide projector, the object of power Dylan revealed to be the cause of the hiss invasion. Okay. So map. So I think if I go through security, I can go up the stairs over here. People, hello, how you doing? But yeah, going back to my previous point, like, this is one of those games that I think... So I'm enjoying this game. I think there's a lot of good about it. There's a lot that I'm really enjoying, and, like, the storytelling is top notch. Let's remember our muscle memory, kids. Okay. Or not. Well, we will die. Also, I had my armrest too far up, so I was like holding my mouse like this, like a weirdo. Yeah, like, I really want to love this game, but there's a lot of things that are hindering.
I did not at all expect that. That was awesome.
El Ravager! Thank you for making Fitpol a patron of the hype for the very first time. Let us, without further ado, since I just died and reloaded, dance! Whee! In honor of the Blackout Club, we're gonna wiggle dance to thank El Ravager for making Fitpol the first time patron of the hype. Thank you, oh thank you. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate. Do 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 celebrate. Our first time patron of the hype. Our first time patron of the hype. We're gonna celebrate. Celebrate, oh, celebrate, 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 celebrate. Yeah, 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 we're gonna celebrate, oh, celebrate, yeah, celebrate. Thank you very much for becoming a first-time patron of the hype. El Ravager, thank you for making them a first-time patron of the hype. Here's a fine dance just for you, a very fine dance to celebrate. La 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 da 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 da. Thank you. Whee! wiggle dance. Medusa lazy cosplay? Medusa? Do I have snakes that I didn't know about? Am I scaly? Not sure I understand. Not sure I understand. Oh, truly a fine dance. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Thank you very much. It's a cool sweater. Oh, thank you. It is a long sleeve turtleneck poncho. Which is a weird garment, but it's fairly cozy. I figured I should probably stop just like exclusively wearing my onesie. Okay. Jellyfish. Oh! Yes. Those are two very different things. That is so funny. Medusa is Russian for jellyfish? What? That is so weird and cool. Oh. Oh shit. Excuse me. No. Madam! Oh, fart knuckles. Leave me be. Okay. Oh, sharts. I don't care about your hiss nodes, you dingle. Dingle me daddy! Except for that don't. I gotta get this. Ow! Where's the ball? Oh, for fuck's sake. Someone explain to me what fart knuckles are. I don't know. It's the same in Serbian? Dingle his nodes, daddy. No. We will not be dingling any nodes. That doesn't even make sense. I mean, does anything that I say make sense? Not really. Yes, but with a Z, Medusa. That's weird. That's so weird. Can jellyfish paralyze you? Is that why, maybe? Where's the Healy? Everyone's screaming! Rah! 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 Bugger off, dude! It is so hard. Oh, for fuck's sake, are you kidding me? Oh, Why is your avatar so OP in this world? It's almost like you're supposed to feel powerful. What? I keep dying. What are you talking about? Guidotech, how are you? Medusa's stings sounds sexier than jellyfish stings? Hell yeah. Your deaths are your fault. Okay. I'm not sure I'm understanding what you're trying to get at. How does a character feel OP if she's also super fragile? Like, that's not OP. Do you understand what OP means? I'm not saying that I'm not making mistakes. I'm not saying, like, oh, I should be able to do whatever. XYZ. Ugh. But OP means overpowered. And if the character were overpowered, my mistakes wouldn't matter much. They wouldn't affect the game enough that it makes a difference. Can you get the fuck— Hey! Who told you you could resurrect people? Let's fucking not. Have a body. Did you want a friend? I gave you a friend. Give you a cookie, give you a cookie. Where's this stupid circle? Hello? I don't know. Have I been in here? No idea why it's called that. Actually, to be fair, jellyfish are neither jelly nor fish. I mean, they look like jelly. I have been in here. But I'm talking about why is it called Medusa? Why are they called Medusa is my question. Alright, Prime Candidate Program. Excellent. This person looks just absolutely horrified. I am... Oh boy. Hey! I don't... Oh gosh, his nose is at an angle too. Oh, poor baby. Poor little baby. I think he's trying to troll you. I don't know. I'm not... I'm trying to understand, but they're not saying anything else, so... I don't know! My point? I never have a point. I just ate pizza with too much chili on it. Okay. Well, not having a point is, not the best for communication. I will say that.
Define new prime candidates. The Bureau needs a director.
Maybe you shouldn't have died then.
P6 and P7.
I bet you me and Dylan are P6 and P7. Bet you, bet you. Hey, buddy. Come on, give me a target. Fuck you. No thanks. Get out of here. Bishwap, go. I want to get rid of Al Floaty Mans first, because they suck bunghole burritos. Oh, there's also a Healy. Oh, this is not great. If I can at least get rid of the Floaty Mans, that'll be good. Oh, fuck you. Haha! Oh, shit! Oh, shitty. Shitty in the city. Oh, boy. Wrong button. Wrong button. Okay. Calm down. Reform. Oh, shit. That's bad. What's happening up there? Bad. Oh, it didn't let me take his body. That's my favorite thing. I love it. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's Big Man's. I wonder if the circle can heal itself. But, we're not gonna find out. Okay. Alright, I just have Big Man's left. Hey, Beef Castle. Hey, Beef Castle. Where'd you go, bud? Oh my gosh, your shield is recharging way too fast. Yas. Oh, get super freaking wrecked. Hey Neo, how are ya? Haven't seen you in a bit. Also, Cyberpunk 2077 is out and people keep finding glitches and bugs. Yep. That is true. That is a thing that's happening. You're making me lose my appetite. I was hungry until I heard bunghole burritos. You're welcome. From what I remember of Greek history courses, Medusa had given the name by Zeus's wife after she accused Medusa of being the orchestrator of her own sexual violation. Super fucked up. Yeah, I was like, oh dear God! By Zeus. She was then cursed with the form of the Gorgon body as false punishment. I think I knew that, actually. Zeus was like, nah, she did it. Have you guys noticed that this place is curvy twisty? Like, that looks like there's a person in there. That's creepy. If you're wondering if that's creepy, spoiler alert, it fucking is. Oh. P6, P7. So maybe I just have to come over here. I don't even have to go in this area. Although I kind of want to. Like, part of me wants to go see what this is about. And the other part of me is like, don't. That's some creepy ass bullshit. Bright Falls supplement. What is a beef castle? Oh, it's a mannequin. That's a really creepy mannequin. I don't like it. That's super creepy. Oh, I can't get rid of it. Oh, I don't like it. A beef castle is just like big beefy thing, person. Can confirm Cyberpunk has visual bugs and glitches, nothing groundbreaking. I think I saw that some people were having game-breaking bugs. But I don't think the extra breaky ones are that prevalent. I personally am like not I think Cyberpunk had enough other missteps. No! No! I'm trying to get you out of here. Had enough other missteps that, like, I don't really care what else they did. What I know of that they did is bad enough. Can I pick this shit up, please? Nope. Oh, wrong button. No, come on. Pfft. Does having a seizure count as a bug? Yeah, exactly. Exactly my fucking point. Like, that alone, not putting any seizure warnings and then just, like, filling your game with a fuck ton of extra seizure-y stuff. Like, who the fuck thought that was a good plan? Who thought? Are you ready for something super creepy? Threshold Kids. Hey Flair, how are you? What do you mean, so? Are you talking about the seizures and you just said so to me?
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones?
Uncle Mr. Bones.
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains.
Oh, okay, phew. I thought he was gonna just, like, pull her brain out of her skull.
We call this ESP.
ESP?
Some brains can lift objects, like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg?
No, veto.
So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind.
Why would you make your friends blind?
Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
I don't think I want to sit in the big chair. Oh shit, that is a big chair. This is
If I don't want the big chair.
her compared with the chair is the graphics card compared with the box it came in.
Everyone wants the big chair, Meg!
That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
That's not very good. This is scary to you? I said creepy, not scary. There's a difference. They're very creepy though. Hey Simon, how are you? That's why they fixed it in this patch yesterday. The seizure stuff. 'Cause, like, yeah, I'm glad that they fixed it, but causing seizures, like, not... Catching people unaware with seizures is, not okay. Like, that's not a mistake that you can make,
and ordinary for us.
in my opinion.
Wishing won't change things. Finding the projector will.
So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6. And the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy had so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name. It's completely different circumstances here.
Who's Northmore?
It's remarkable.
And what did you do to them? Hey, Quilt Pulps, how you doing? Is it a call to arm for House Strawberries? No. Nope. Tesn't. There are different versions about Medusa's origin in Ovid. It was Athena who got mad at Medusa for being sexually assaulted by Poseidon in Athena's temple. Greek mythology sure is something. Yeah. Creator of Threshold Kids must have hated children and adults. Wasn't that bad, Lecta? You have to put on a helmet, flashes like 2 lats at you for 2 seconds. It was enough to trigger seizures in people. Like, that's enough.
There was an incident.
Seizures can be extremely dangerous, and putting people at risk like that over a visual in a video game without giving them any warning is not okay. Like,
We lost a valuable member of our team.
and especially the red-white light is a major trigger for
Dylan has so
a
much.
lot of people who suffer seizures.
But he's just a kid. Like, I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional.
So yeah, there's... I read an article about it, and
Dylan
maybe there was a
Warren's
warning, but still.
It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Just like the intensity with which... What did I even just pick up? I picked up something and I didn't see what I picked up. Whatever, they've made other missteps. I'm not a CD Projekt Red fangirl. I'm not hyped about Cyberpunk. They've done a lot of shit wrong. Yeah, it's a real simulator to actual helmets they use to induce seizures. It's like eerily similar. So someone either made a really, really good guess, or they did their research and were like, this is fine. I picked up a costume. Okay. There's no red/white lights. Listen, I don't have the game. Did you not? I read the article of someone who suffers seizures and who played through the game and was giving people advice over, like, if you still want to play it, here's my advice, because there's this thing and this thing and this thing and this thing that can trigger seizures. So maybe you're not sensitive to it, but...
Me and Dylan, and other kids as well. We loved it.
There we go. I'm not nuts!
I remember was different.
Hang on, we're gonna restart this. Because, like, I'm getting a little, like, passionate and feisty about this because I care about people. And I don't want people to be, like, put their physical health at risk over a fucking video game. And as JPost said, there originally was no warning. The warning was added in a patch after release and after the article came out. So there was no warning whatsoever. And they put in, like, the most seizure triggery thing for the widest population of people who have seizures. Like, those two things alone make me say, fuck you, CD Projekt Red. There's no way that got past, like, that QA didn't find that and somebody didn't speak up. There's no way. And, like, how many games have we played that say, like, hey, by the way, there's flashing lights in the game? Like, even I would know to think about that, and I'm not game dev. Like, there's just a total disregard for other people. And this is just the one problem with the company. I'm putting it on the company. I don't know who exactly was in charge of this particular decision. But this is one out of many strikes. But this one, to me, it doesn't matter what the other ones even are. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter that they secretly underwent crunch conditions, even though they said that they weren't. Yeah, that's shitty, and it adds to it. But, like, this is where I draw the line. This is where I draw the line. You're putting people in danger without their knowledge. Like, people who have seizures were not able to willingly accept the risk. Like, that decision was made for them. Played it from launch day and there's warnings when you boot up.
We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had
Are you sure?
shifted.
All right, can I restart this? I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, I don't want to fucking talk about CD Projekt Red. You're saying one thing, someone who suffers seizures and as a game reviewer said another thing. I haven't played the fucking game. I don't know. But it sounded like it wasn't just that one outlying case, so...
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan, and other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe? In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this?
When
Do
is
you
this
remember?
recording?
At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
This is a lot of rapid
No,
fire
that's
questioning.
Just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
This light projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe.
When did this happen? When did this interview happen? That's clearly my adult person. That's clearly my adult voice. My current voice. So, like, what the ever-loving fuck?
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Shoplifting! Destination unknown as we pull and for some gas. That looks like, Powell's books. That bookstore in the bottom left. And also, right above me, it says, coffee soap. I don't think I want to eat there. This is DLC, right? No. I don't believe I'm playing the DLC, although I don't know how the game handles DLC. I'm trying to just do the main story right now, and I think that's what I'm doing. And also, hey Zoror, how are ya? So, like, I don't know if you'd have to, like, choose to play the DLC separately, or if it's woven into the main game if you have both to start. Soap coffees where you draw lines. Simon? Fuck you up. War, thank you so much for doing that. That is incredibly kind of you. I did do fridge duty. A captive audience. Let's see which of these I did, because I was asking for help to deciding what missions to do if I want to just do story stuff. Welcome to the oldest house. So let's see. I've done a captive audience. Cool. Right, that makes sense. Duh. Old friends. Do. Old growth. Yeah, old growth I got stuck on the boss, but it looks like you don't really get any meaningful shit out of it. Mold 1, self-reflection. Let's see, out of the ones I have, old friends also don't really get anything out of that. A good defense. What a mess. Talk to the plants. A merry chase. Must have done that one already, because I have evade. Yeah. Removing mold. What a mess, burn the trash. I did that. Mr. Tomasi. Take a break. Matter of time. The enemy within. So I've done a lot of the side quests. These are the ones I've got right now. I've got the record jukeboxy thing, which I was given to understand has nothing to do with the actual story. And like these ones are cool, but I'm kind of... The things that I'm frustrated with about the game are outweighing my desire to want to spend a ton of time in it. I just want to see the story.
We studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
So I'm probably not going to do them, but I do very much appreciate the help. Thank you so much for that. Hiya! Hey, I've got your friend's body. Hug him. Hug your friend. Go kill your sister. Oh, keep hitting the wrong button. Oi. Seize me, daddy. Seize my mind and squish it between your fingies. Gotta go back to work. Whee! Well, thank you for stopping in, Simon. Even if it was just to troll me, I appreciate it. And I hope you have a good rest of your day and that you're out soon. My friend. Oh. The death throes startled me. Okay. Then I got that confused with another streamer. Oh, no worries. Also, hi. Hey. Ooh, you've got a thunderstorm? Lucky. I like thunderstorms. There's fight music happening. There's a lot of spookies in there. Spookies. But before I go in there, I'm just, you know, exploring. Transit corridor. Oh, I see where I am. So maybe I do have to go in there, but not yet. I want to see what's in this room. Knowing you're sapiosexual puts a whole different meaning to seize my brain and squish it. I don't want to hurt the brains. Brains nice. Want brains functioning. I'll select I'm always here. You never notice. Lurky turkey. Well, if I let the lurkers lurk, I don't keep a list of chat people open. That's for two reasons. One, because people who are lurking don't necessarily want me to know that they're there. And two... Rude. And two, the list doesn't really refresh, at least the, like, viewer list.
We're both prime candidates. Experience.
Via Twitch doesn't update. So I'd have to, like, Alt-Tab and refresh it anyway, and that just is a lot of work. It's a lot of extra stuff that I don't want to worry about. So if you want me to know that I am here and you are lurking, you can, like, say hi and then lurk. And then I'll know that you are there. Don't give me that shit like I don't care about you. Oh, excuse you. Go kill your sister. Woo! Yeah, good job. I didn't want that. I wanted the body. I like picking up their baddies. I didn't even take any damage there. Go me! Look at me, I'm super cool. Hey Toasty, how are ya? So sometimes those of us that lurk are just here for the environment while we do other stuff. Yeah, I mean that lurking, how you lurk or why you lurk has no bearing on whether I know you're there or not. How do I get whatever that was? Scooby. Maybe if I clear this, it'll let me over there. We'll see. Say hi and go lurk, and you ask how I am and don't say anything, you'll think I'm being rude. Well, you can tell me that you're lurking, one. And two, I always just assume if someone doesn't answer me that A, they might have gotten busy or distracted or didn't hear me or they're lurking and don't feel like talking. Like, I'm never like, oh my god, they didn't tell me their whole life story, how rude. New York City subway! I'd like to go on the subway.
Of course we are.
What do you mean?
It started there, and never gone away.
Going to ordinary. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, exclamation point lurk. All right, it's not lurking. I'm a bad lurker. Unless I'm super like busy, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna lurk now. But if I'm sitting here, I still end up typing. It's Family Murder Hour with Lecta. Hey, Tron, how are you? Don't pretend I don't care about you, followed by go kill your sister. Sent your DM about your cable problem. I think I have the necessary cables. I just didn't have time to fish them out this morning. I did see there were some cables in the box, but I didn't take too much of a look. I woke up this morning, I was a little overly excited, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna just pop this in. Like, pop out the old one, pop in the new one. Bing, bang, boom. I have more to do, and it won't take me too long, but it would have taken me longer than I had before stream today. Very good lurker, mostly because I usually watch streams on the side of another main task I'm doing. Yeah, I do that sometimes. But depending on what I'm doing, like if my hands aren't occupied, I will often go ahead and type anyway because I have no self-control. I don't know if I'm meant to be in here right now. But here I am. Oh. I don't care about that. Why did it hurt me? Wait. Why did it hurt me when I went in the room? I have... not a vaccine, but... a chip? I forget what exactly we got. But we got a thing that makes me not hurt from this game. Making me freak out. I also forgot we could levitate. Until just now. Doing well. Hope you had a great week and a good weekend ahead. Hell yeah! Started my weekend out with the Blackout Club, and my boss lent me her tablet, which is going to save me hours and hours on Christmas presents. So I'm super excited. Find the ordinary AWE area. Okay. In the Toyn table? Which is this way, I guess? I thought we were in the turntable already. Oh boy. Excuse you. Oh, sharts. Well, that was a little owies. Oh, fuck diddlyoso. Okay. So this thing I can't hurt. I gotta float around, and there's chairmans. Knock a man's down. Ooh, hello. Alrighty. Cool shit.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
No ifs, ands, buts, or maybe about it. Okay, so A2 can't get anywhere. I think I gotta go over there. There's a room. Yep, bridge operator. Did y'all see that Chipotle in New York City got shut down by rats? Because of rats or by rats? Did the rats come in? Or do you mean the big rat? The, like, bad business practice rat. I forgot how this works! I almost killed myself by accident because I forgot how that works. And I can't actually get in there. I see. Found it. Remember to mute Lady Lectus when my business meeting doesn't hear blank me daddy. Yeah.
There's gotta be a way to rotate this.
XXX me daddy!
Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Daddy! Yeah, did rats come up and be like,
Excuse me, we believe that you should be closed right now. We don't like what you're doing, so we're gonna need you to stop now.
Knowing that Christmas shopping can be made easier is always fortuitous. Got my Christmas shopping done earlier this week. I am making all of the presents. But I'm usually really good about...
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
I'm usually really good at getting gifts, and I get them super early. It's like I'm usually done in November when I have money to spend on people. And I'm not making stuff. I usually also make things throughout the year so that I'm not in November and December, like, crunch time. Oh, I see it. And, like, having to do art and such. With all of my free time. But I have people who I did not expect to be needing presents for need presents. So suddenly I had to make some more presents. Buy rats, like they could deal with just fighting the rats, but they chewed through a bunch of computer systems and staff gave up. It was rat sabotage. Okay. I always end up doing gift making crunch because bad planning. Yeah, last year, I didn't end up seeing my family for Christmas, so I still have presents for them. Oopsie daisies. But yeah, I said like one I had to do one every couple months. So by February, I had one done. Okay, so this looks like the way to go. I just wanted to see if there was anywhere else. That would be a big nope. Okay. I didn't actually look with my eyeballs behind here. Cool. But yeah, I make sure to do that. It was so much more pleasant than spending all of my free time like crocheting and shit. Because I love crocheting, but I hate being forced to do it, especially within a time constraint. So, not having to do that was real, real nice. Really, really very nice. But I'm also, like, hyper-organized in a lot of ways. Ow! Ow! Bishwap, no! Oh, fuck you. Come here. Ah! That was a very small area to be attacked in. It did me a little panic. It's fine. Wouldn't it be nice if Lecta panicked and we heard her shrieks and yelps of startlement? Doop-be-doop-be-doop, boop-a-shloop-a-floop, poop. Boop-be-doop-boop-boop, chaka-da-da-da. Dodge efficiency. Let's actually see. I do want to open my loadout. I would like to see if I got anything better. Looks like I'm getting 2s. Dun 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 dun. That's not anything that I want. What's this? Just straight up damage boost. This is reload speed. I mean, let's try out the damage boost. That's a lot of extra damage. If I'm doing more damage per shot, I don't have to worry so much about Oh, I'm peckish. I would like some nondescript crackers. I don't think I would get the protein. Like, that doesn't... Would you like a bar of protein? Hot water for green tea was ready. Ooh, that sounds lovely. I'm gonna make a mocha for myself today. I'm very excited. Ooh, airplane. I'm a pretty airplane. Board me. I can't take credit for that joke. That's a Scrubs reference. Ah, we've got an energy cube. A place to put an energy cube. I'm assuming there's also one on the other side. I feel like this isn't gonna fly. How did... And what is that? Is that rust? Yeah, that's rust. I was like, did they just leave some casual blood spatter? Board me daddy! Hey, Deva! Oh, it'll fly for a few seconds. I don't know if it... Would it take off, do you think? Ordinary AWE is on floor 4. Or on floor 2, rather. I don't know why I said 4. That's not at all the right number. It literally said 2. And I was like, 4! Because more is better! Yay! Okay. Well, I powered up something. I'm not sure what exactly I powered. I don't think we can actually interact with this airplane. Maybe I need to ride the airplane? Oh, there's a third one. Just kidding. Just kidding. I was like, wow, that was anticlimactic. Again, I don't know what I'm doing this for. But I did it. Is there a fourth one? I don't think so. No. Okay. So that's where we came up. Guess maybe the elevator is good now? Like, I don't know what that did. Oh! Well, elevator's like, come into me. Yes, come into my body. Right inside my body, I keep you nice and safe. Unless my neck, meaning the cable that keeps me upright, decides to snap. In which case, my body falls down. Get wrecked, dude. Yes! I've got your friend. Go hug your friend. I've got your friend. Give them a hug. Got your friend. Your very nice friend. Oh, goodbye. Oh, sharts. Oh, sharts. That's not good. That is not good. You've got, like, shields and shit. No, no, no. 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 Okay. Big body. Big body. I got a big body here. Big body. Big body. Who wants a big body? Big body going once. Big body going twice. Big body going to the deputy supervisor. Woo! Hey, Lecta, how's it going? I'm good. Just playing through Control, where I'm gonna try and finish the story today. I'm very excited. Because I really do love the story of this game, and I want to see where it goes. I have so many feelings about this game, and I wanna get to the end so we can all talk about it. And surprisingly, not all of my thoughts are positive, given how much I loved Quantum Break, and I really liked Alan Wake too. There's just certain aspects of this game that, like, I think it's a really... Oh, hello. Surprise! I think it's a really stellar experience in a lot of ways, but there's a lot of things that just, like, don't work for me. Because this is about Ordinary, I want to read it. Because this is in reference to the main story stuff. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. Interview 2002. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. That was me. Therapy session 2010. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Note, likely Neil Hosenberg, missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, likely Tom Barlow, missing. And his gang, Frederick Bartwell, missing. Hugo, no one by this name was found in public records, bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. What happened to Neil? We never heard about a Neil. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation house. Interesting. Green tea is your morning savior. Don't drink coffee, so it gives me the perfect boost. You know what? I should try it. I should try green tea. But I have mochas now. I'm so excited. I cannot even describe to you how excited I am to have caffeinated hot chocolate.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary.
Quit hissing! I'm trying to listen to the radio!
It's a town, and it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said, but that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother lived there.
Oh.
They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Rio Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now, I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing, too. It's time for a short
Big body, no wings, stop! Bug monkey, hey! I think how every object has its own personality and story in the game Selecta plays. Huh? You like how every object has its own story? Do you mean in this game? Because I do really like that.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world.
Out of water.
In the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house.
I feel like we saw this one already.
Clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends.
Just noticed I'm standing in a box.
We are observing and influencing.
Look, I'm a cat.
Complicated system in action.
I'm a kitty. Meow.
We
Meow,
can
meow, meow.
of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
Yes, how the elevator suddenly became a character. Oh, how I make up characters, you mean. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. My object of power would be a coffee cup that never runs out. It does not like to be filled.
Like Danya.
Hey, Kisa, how are you? I'm having a lovely morning, despite getting less than 5 hours of sleep. It's been a good morning so far. Excuse me! Magical floating binder, can you not? Stage 2. Collectibles. There's so many. Ordinary summary. I think we read this already. Oh, no, we didn't. Okay. In Maine. Okay. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary caused by an object of power, the slide projector OOP-15. Oopies! Discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projector, the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, CP6, and Jesse Faden, 11, P7 materials, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. See Oopie's case file and Darling presentations for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. Okay. So, it doesn't sound like Neil... I wonder, did Dylan make up Neil? What happened to Neil?
Any evaluation of Dylan
Shut up! Trying to listen!
Are you ready, Dylan? Begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he?
Sure, my duke.
He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison.
She said one word.
A poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
18.
21, 24, 27, 30.
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods.
Cute.
It is breathing, but not moving.
Oh, Bun
You cannot
Bun.
see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
I pet to Bun Bun.
Do you enjoy asking people
Bring it to the vet.
Answer? Is this what gets you up in the morning?
It's what gets me up.
A scared, stupid little girl.
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil.
When we're fighting about
When we're all
Neil.
Crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog, or something like a dog.
Dog adjacent?
Fuck off! I don't know. There is no calendar. How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey, are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
I have a feeling that doctor ended up a giant smear of blood. Bright Falls AWE and supplement? Sure. Read the Bright Falls stuff? Absolutely. I appreciate the help, because, like I said, there's a lot to read. I want to read all of it, but I don't want to read it all out loud, but I will read, like, the best of the best. So, and unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, Washington, resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake. Creating an AWE? Oh, Maduke, good shout. Creating an AWE in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13th, I'm stuttering because I'm excited, September 13th, 2010, by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker, that an AWE event was taking place in Bright Falls, refer to events investigated in 70, 76, and 78. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who is the current sheriff of Bright Falls. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted, referred to the 1970 Thomas Zane, 76 and 78 Odin Anderson and Tor Anderson. Love those two. Alan Wake was believed to blank investigator. Eyewitness reports highlight an old light switch, possible object of power, that blank missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake, but no body was recovered in the search. That's so cool! Have we hopped all the have we hopped all the chaws? No, there's always more chaws to hop. Hop a stuff chaw. Hop a chaw, hop a chaw. Take breaths. I can't. That was cool. Supplement. Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found during the Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of blank memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during its manifestation. Notable individuals still missing after the Bright Falls event are FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale and Dr. Emil Hartman, referred to the Creator's Dilemma, and the file Read the Cauldron Lake Lodge. Bureau researchers believe this event was the result of a forceful perception of subjective reality stemming from Mr. Wake, overlapping our own. Wake has been flagged as a potential para-utilitarian. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart entitled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press, New York and Olympia. Is that a real book? Is that like an actual novel that we could buy and read? Agents interviewed Clay Stewart and suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. Notes: a monitoring station was established at Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any future activity. That's so cool. That is really good. Just don't make us the experiment of butt supplement. Hey, sometimes your butt needs a little supplement. AWE, this is the life for me. That's not the right one. Correspondence. Multimedia we've listened to. All this time you were pretending. So much for my happy ending. Why is that song into my brain now? I don't know. OWE. Research and records. Dylan Faden transcript. Subject was alone during this outburst. You again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore. I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck off, you bitch. I will dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the fucking message. The subject repeated the phrase fuck off numerous times before being sedated. Movement tracking. I did a lot of traveling in a lot of random places. Calls for concern. Eastward movement. P6 victim autopsy. Agent killed during blah involving Dylan. Blunt force injuries to head and neck, extensive trauma of the abdominal region, lacerations and contusions of the upper and lower torso, fracture of the spinal cord between L1 and L2 vertebrae. Oof. Avulsion fracture of the 3rd through 10th ribs, left and right, blunt force injuries of the extremities, abrasions, lacerations, and contusions of the extremities, dislocation of left and right elbow and left and right knee. After examination, it was determined that the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the blank was contorted through his blank. Sure. Okay. Here's 1B. These are main story related, so that's why I'm reading them. Alan Wake Files is a book that comes with the collector's limited edition. Hey, there we go. Cool. Shit. It's been a while since I heard that song, right? I haven't watched Pinocchio in a million years. A couple other things related to Bright Falls. It's kind of hidden if you're interested. If I find them and I don't notice it, feel free to point them out to me, but I'm not going to go on a mission to find them myself. And if I don't find them by the end of the playthrough, you can just, like, tell me about them. So witness testimonies. The second slide we called The Meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. I didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then, when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of... Shit. Exactly. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. Unconfirmed existence of the meadow. Stage 2. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They'd been using the temple slide. We called it that, but really it was a broken concrete thing like a warehouse or bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The Knot mother lived there with her baby's children, I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. That's disgusting! No. Gross! Unconfirmed existence of Temple and Knot Mother. And then stage 4.A. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed it and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. I wonder if that's Polaris. Aha! Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Extrapolated. The hand, additional designation hand, is verified in Bureau possession. Can we find that slide then? Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation Dog Neil. Dog Neil. Do. Redacted me daddy. Did Dylan shove that agent's head up their own ass? Possibly. It's Mad Libs at this point, so guess as anything. This is blatant trademark infringement.
Let's see what they had on Ordinary. here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
I kind of like that it looks like it's made out of paper. You know? Well, I'm assuming the orange house is ours. Or it wouldn't be a different color. Oh, here's stage 4. Interesting. Oh, I guess they're not actually made out of paper. That's like concrete and shit. It's cool though. Stage 3 we can read about. Oops. I didn't G it correctly. More reading. Tom and the others had gotten worse, scarier. The math teacher, Mrs. Chester, tried to make them listen, and they pushed over a piano on her, broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. That was the tipping point. It was Lord of the Flies level bad. I've actually never read Lord of the Flies. I always meant to. I should write that down. The grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the Not Mother would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew for every kid in Ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed, asking us about the dump, about everything. I remember wanting them gone, like Tom had said. When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? I don't know. Disappearance of majority of Ordinary's population confirmed. Oh, so we're probably carrying around a lot of guilt. Not only about Dylan, but also about the parents leaving. Weapons mods full. Let me trash some mods then. I'm gonna trash anything that's not level 3. Why does Ordinary sound like Red Acre? Because we got Blackout Club on the brain. Just got Mona and Fischl and third Fischl back to back. Nice, JP. Let me know what you think of Mona, because I liked her. I decided ultimately that I have to run Barbara, otherwise I can't run around by myself. Ooh, what's this? Energy gain from headshots. Well, I'll consider it. Lord of the Flies is a good book. Yeah, I love being part of Vaginal Fantasy Book Club, but because I don't have a lot of extra time to read, and maybe that'll change once the holidays are over, I find that I don't... Like, I only have time to read, like, 1 book a month. So I usually read the one for that book club. I want to start up Babby Book Club again, which was a thing that we did as a community, where we read books from our childhoods. That doesn't mean that a book we all read when we were children, but like one or more of us read a book and remembered enjoying it when we were small, and we all, you know, get it from the library or buy it or whatever, or read our original copy and discuss it. I wanted to put it down so that I could read other books, because my entire book list of like books that I had read for a whole year were romance novels and children's books. It was like either smut or kids books, and that was it. There's nothing in between. So I put the club on hiatus. Also, a lot of people had dropped off, so it was basically me, Kit, and Simon. Yeah. So I put it on hiatus so that I could read, like, The Expanse, book 4, and other adult books. And I've almost... My goal for the year was to read... was to get half of the books off of my to-be-read list. I had about 100. I'm down to 80. Again, that's because of the other book club. They keep picking books that aren't on my list. But, hey, 20 books off the list or so, it's pretty dang good. I'm hoping to get in like one more before the end of the year, but like I'm pleased with the progress, even if I didn't make my goal. Romance books to kids books is helpful with Whiplash. Yeah, we were reading like. There's a lot of series that we want to continue. We did some. Actually, if you hover over, there's two ways you can look at this. One, you can go into the Babby Book Club channel in Discord, and in the pinned messages, there's a Goodreads channel, and we have the books we've read on the shelf, as well as books that we want to read on the to-be-read shelf. Or if you hover over and see the Amazon Blacksmith thing, you can click on it, and there should be a list in there that has the books that we've read. We've done Sabriel. I'm looking over there because my books are over there. We did the whole Alana series by Tamora Pierce. We did like this Cat Warriors series that Simon read. We did some sort of like weird ghost story book. That was Kit. You know, I just realized that a lot of you newer people who joined me like right around Squadrons and newer and more recent don't know Kit very well, and that's unfortunate. She is lovely. What else did we do? We picked a Goosebumps book and read that. It was fun. It was fun. We did a lot of different stuff. And okay. Have a tree! Happy little trees, motherfucker! I didn't realize what I was holding. I was trying to pick up a tree. Here's your friend. Oh shit, balls. There's so much here to pick up. I think, yeah, that one was gonna be too close for comfort. Okay.
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too?
To the dump, to the dump, to the dump, 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 to the dump, to the dump, to the dump, 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 to the dump, to the dump, to the dump, 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 to the dump, to the dump, 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 to the dump, to the dump, to the dump, 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 to the dump. Anyway. It's a deconstruct dance. The deconstruct dance. I'm going to my pants with my funky dance. I don't know what that means. Ooh, absolute. Oh, yes. Don't mind if I fucking do. Yes! Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. The paper is pretty realistic. Alger Hiss was bodily possessed by the paranormal spirit of communism? Favorite book is now out of print, so you bought multiple copies. Oh shit! That's pretty cool. What's your favorite book? You can creepily combine those two things by way of Piers Anthony? What? You're making a lot of references that I do not understand. Which is okay. I don't have to understand. Sitting here wondering if this entire game is going to turn out to be in her head. I doubt it. That's the kind of cop-out that
you mentioned a poem
Remedy
last time
doesn't
we talked.
do.
By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Thanks, phone. Okay. The emotion in her voice when she was talking about finding Dylan, that got me. Through the Ice by Robert Cornwise and Piers Anthony. I'm not familiar with it. I recognize the name Piers Anthony, but it doesn't, mean anything to me. I'm not familiar. Ordinary supplement. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden and the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, DF claims there were 8 slides for the projector. JF mentioned 9. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Interesting. Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the Ordinary town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigation sector, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector. I see. Very interesting. Ordinary dump site. Okay. So that's where we're going. That's where we're headed. And maybe Polaris is there, or maybe there's other stuff. We don't know. Ordinary dump.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing.
New Yorkers, they wouldn't have...
Unbelievable.
They wouldn't have, took note of it anyway. They'd have been like, okay. They're hauling a bunch of filth and garbage. Sure, why not? Dump cessation of work order. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the Ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the blank department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Uh-oh. Stream went down.